I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. Can't sleep because my bed's on fire, isn't it? Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 better. Welcome to Tuesday. Oh. Hi. It looks like we're live. Welcome, as I just sang to you, my beautiful friends, to the Tuesday broadcast on the Gwenny Be Dead channel. I'm so excited because we're playing Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Now, I did play a little bit over the weekend. I'm just adjusting the volume here. If you are in the chat at any point, tell me how it sounds. Because the sound design, as I say in the title, is the HUD, I'm going to need to hear it. So I'm going to need to put the voices way up. But the music I can put way down. And I'm going to stick the menus up a little bit as well. We'll just put the music. We'll put the music down to 30. That should help. But yeah, I'm going to need those whispery voices. And we've got the subtitles on, so that will also help. Let me make sure that all stuck. It did. Fantastic. We've got combat difficulty on normal. You can do auto, but I didn't look as to what auto actually entails. Like what are the calculations that they're going to do. So I'm putting it on normal because this is, you know, I played for about an hour over the weekend, but still, you know, just to practice. I wanted to see what we were going to be up against, and I was very excited to start playing as well. So all right, and we've got the photo mode on, of course, because I like taking selfies. So I'm going to start a new game here with you. We're going to go ahead and overwrite the previous game and just start fresh here with you in Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, because I do want to experience this together with you, my dear friend, the internet. Hopefully it'll actually work. The first time I tried to run it, okay, here we go. The first time I tried to run it, it kind of crashed on me, and I felt like I was playing New Vegas again.
Who are you? Doesn't matter.
Okay. Already. I'm gonna need that voice bumped up to about 95. All right. Let's keep going.
You're safe with me.
Because,
I'll be right here.
as I said,
Listen close so I can speak without alerting the others.
the voices that you hear are actually the HUD. You don't have a HUD.
Her story has already come
you
to an end, but now it begins
you
anew.
follow the voices.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows. He knows she's getting closer.
And they're also a
He can
psychotic
feel her
episode.
breathing
I don't
closer.
know. It probably
She's
didn't
getting
come up.
closer.
I'm not sure if we were
Watching.
live at that point yet.
They're watching. They're watching.
Um,
This is a journey deep into
They're watching.
darkness.
They're watching.
there is a
There will be no more stories after this.
disclaimer about psychosis.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this?
And
Isn't she coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
and that's because one of the
Oh, how rude of me.
fun little
I never told you of the others.
oh, there's
You
also
met
like
them
a
too, right?
like a place you could go, a
They've
website
been
you
around
could
ever
go
since the tragedy.
that talks more about it.
That's not quite true.
I have not
Some are old,
visited the website
some are new.
in question. I believe I will because as we go along, look at this beautiful credit sequence.
I think the
Fantastic.
darkness changed them.
As
just
we
like
go
it changed
along,
her.
I really want to explore what this game is doing and simulating
Why isn't she looking?
because
Why aren't you looking? He's in hell.
one of the fun
Up ahead.
things, one of the fun
You're
features of
Promised you give
psychosis
It is real. after
can
all.
often be
She's
audio
finally arrived
hallucination.
in a land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back.
Um,
It's not safe.
as a person with bipolar disorder, I also experience psychotic features, and my psychotic features are audio hallucinations. They are not like this. Not quite so very clear because my psychotic features are not doubling as a heads-up display.
Fields and rivers of hell.
So, although maybe they
Always lies
could
still here.
if I could figure out how to work it that way, but I very much doubt it. If I worked it that way, I would get into far more ridiculous adventures than I currently do in my own hovel of a home. And out in the world as well.
Stop. Can you feel them watching?
Also, if you noticed in the credits there, one of the first credits is mental health advisor. So this is that's a kind of a uh, big thing. What I was hoping when I first noticed that was that they weren't going to pull 13 Reasons Why, have a mental health advisor, and just ignore every little thing about it,
You'd think she would get used to it by now after so
every little warning that they might have given.
the darkness.
But I don't feel like they did.
Herself, growing stronger,
I don't feel like they
towering
did.
over her. You might try and ignore it. Turn away.
At least after an hour
It's
of
there,
playing.
it's outside.
I haven't gotten
When you're
extremely
most
far
vulnerable.
into the story, obviously. I played, like an hour and a half, something like that.
Just enough light.
I wasn't really paying attention. I needed a really long break because going through this for the very first time was pretty intense. I do recommend you put your headphones on when you play this game. It also recommends so.
You might think she's brave
The
to go on this journey on her own.
very nice young man
Isn't
at the
brave,
video game
drives
store absolutely recommended it.
Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
I really like Senua's costume. Her whole look. I feel like I could do a cosplay of this really easily. Easier than a lot of the cosplay ideas I have in my head. Um, because she's just got a very simple
What is she looking at?
kind of tank dress there.
What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts.
And the
It's not
headpiece
too
I would have
late
so
to
much
get
fun
into the boat
making.
and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
Hi!
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us?
Yes, why don't you join us?
Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
All right, now we are on the stick. So, we can walk, we can run,
Look really clearly.
Focus, Senua.
and we can
Focus, and
focus.
you'll see.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path.
We are neither of those.
You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
And he's done. All right. And off we go. Now, of course, like any video game, there are visual cues about what paths you should take, which ways to go, and we can jump over stuff.
Go back. Go back.
But of course, you know me, I gotta make sure there's nothing here. We're gonna let's just have a look around. Scary, scary. I am running. Totally running.
The darkness is coming. It yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping.
Ooh.
Not this time.
And now look. Look at where we are. It's so freaking pretty.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog. The old fool was right.
Look at that sky. Look at that beautiful sky. I wish the clouds were
The
moving a
river
little
of
bit more,
lives
but
across which lies the
maybe
halls of hell.
because
The
we're
place
not
they call
actually real.
Helheim.
Because we're dead. Because we are neither the living nor gods, right? So we must be dead. Or undead.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
Okay, so I did not have subtitles on whilst
Her dear beloved, Dillian.
I played the first time. And heck, that's a lot easier. Alright, I was just focusing a little, and we're just gonna run.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this?
Look at that. There's nothing over there. I looked before.
He's already dead.
You can go like shoulder deep into the ocean and then the spikes will stop you.
Bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
Now see, we can't go any further really. We can... We're just gonna get basically invisible walled right there, so... We have to find the hidden path, which is conveniently right there. I just want to take a moment because we are going to be up there very soon. Just want to enjoy the scenery a little bit. It's beautiful. All right, so this game does auto-save. You get no saves, but it auto-saves, and if you die, it doesn't kick you back real far, just right where you just were. So let's have a look at her Rooney friend.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Now, as you can see, we're dealing with Norse mythology. I am not the apps. Now you see, it tells you to climb the ladder if you listen.
That's it. That's the way.
And it tells you when you're going the right way. Okay, here we go. We have to be very
You don't know where you're going.
careful. Sometimes
Are you scared? You should be scared.
the voices are very mean. And they laugh at you.
Get down.
What's she waiting for?
Do you know where you are? Why did she do
Where
that?
are we?
She shouldn't have done it.
She can't go back now.
No.
See, like that little bitch.
Path.
Oh, I know you. I know you. I know you. But we press on. Right. Here's a mechanic we're going to have to get very used to.
He's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Be afraid.
Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Listen.
Where is he?
The bastards catch me again. Never!
Darkness.
Wait.
see you again. You kept your vow.
To guide you in this life and the next. I will
This
tell
is our
you
friend
my
Ruth.
stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
And he is amazing, and I've got to look up his voice actor because he's amazing.
I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye.
Focus your
You
inner
will
eye.
see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see what.
So, what happens? Oh yeah, I turned the gamma way up.
To open the gate.
But even that didn't seem to help. Hold on, let me turn it up even further because honestly... Oh, yeah, see? I had it one click away from as high as it's ever going to go. But you can see there's the rune you focused on, and what you're going to have to do is find what looks like that rune.
It's near.
There it is.
Focus, and you will find. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
And that one was fairly easy. Some of them are a little more complicated, but the voices will always tell you if you're on the right track. And the little sparkly bits all around.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind
It worked.
It's not safe.
So that's a mechanic we're going to have to get used to.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
So he's pretty bent on revenge. Alright, this is going to be...
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
Is that my voice? No, she's referring to a different voice. Entirely. Okay, so here's the part where I die like 5 times. Or more. Because you have to be, like, really careful on this bit.
You can stand on the edge. Pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near. Waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
And you have to, when she gets a little, you gotta, woo! You gotta play around with the left stick, because she's gonna lose her balance sometimes. And you just gotta pull on the stick. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yep, yeah, no, see? Fuck that up. Alright. I should have just run across really quick. Oh. Here we go. And let's try that again. We're gonna just keep on dying. We're gonna keep on dying. Let's go.
She's too tired. She's too weak.
Come on. Come on. Ah, shit. There we go again. I told you, we're gonna die over and over again here. But that's fine. There's no penalties for dying here.
She's so scared.
Just try to tap her, and then walk a little bit more. Try to keep it balanced. And tap that left stick as best you can. Haha, there we go. Only died a couple times there. Whew! Oh god, I died like 5 or 6 times the first time I did that. Because that's going to take some finessing the left stick. It really wants you to just be very subtle with the stick movements there.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's.
Hela's a fucking
So,
badass.
as
I
a
can't
child,
wait to meet her.
The All-Father
in this
cast
game.
her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter.
Hardship, it says.
In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Now, I don't know, is Dillion my husband, my boyfriend, my son? Someone obviously very important to me. Given my history, searching the land of the dead for my lost loved one is, well, it seems like a personal attack, Hellblade. And I don't have to do anything to crouch. She just crouches when she has to. Alright. This is going to be our first taste of combat, I do believe.
Stay back.
Look at it.
You have to open it.
Of course, I just lit a cigarette.
From
Haha. Not always the way. Fucking video games.
the half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door,
Fine, I shall put it out.
she must find him.
Stretch my fingers. And get ready for some combat. Now, I'm gonna have to remember how to block. Because it seems to be necessary sometimes in this game, and sadly, I'm not much of a blocker in terms of melee play. I have been learning it pretty well with The Witcher, like doing a parry in The Witcher 3. I've been doing, you know, I can...
You took him. I beg you. Let him go.
But,
I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
okay, here's how you learn about the weird mechanic. So,
You going to die. You're killing us. You're going to die. Get dying.
and this is why you can't save it,
How do you
because of the rot. Oh, I could have, Alright, here we go. I forget what block is. Damn it.
Finished.
Remind me, what is block? No, that's not block. Ah,
Go. Run away.
that's block.
Finish this. End it now.
This is block. Ah, okay. I'm supposed to die here. I'm supposed to fail here. There's no way to win that. That is an unwinnable bit right there. Because it wants to show you one of its things. Which is that from now on. Every time you fail and die, some bad's gonna happen.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason.
Which is the dark rot.
It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her.
Poison is painful. Stop.
Now, I will say that in the hour and a half that I played, or whatever it
All of her
was,
suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
it only grew just a tiny little bit each time up the arm. So, I was talking to my friend Perpetual Spiral, and she wondered, because she had never heard of anyone actually getting it all the way up to the head and losing their save game.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind.
Has anyone done that?
That is
Has
what
anyone
we
tried
encounter.
that to see how many it takes?
With every defeat,
I'm not going to do that
the
now.
dark rot will
I'm going to
grow
try to
and
win this,
suffocate
but
us all.
I'm just curious. That is an experiment I might like to run. Has anyone run that experiment?
But
Please
for
do
now,
let
at
me
least,
know.
She still has control of her mind,
Incidentally, I was able to finish my cigarette.
and she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
So, through the gate we go, I guess? I can't remember. Do we have to
Listen
fight
to
again?
me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim.
Alright.
To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Right. So, what I did last time was I went to the fire gate first. I'm going to do that this time as well.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
There is a little humor, which is nice. Hey, what's in here? Anything? I didn't check here out. Oh, is this where I came in? Or, yeah, that's where I came in. Right? No. Yes. Okay. I didn't check that part. I didn't see that before. I was just kind of like, oh. But I presume that, yeah, that's where I came in. Okay. All right. Groovy. So we're going to go to CERT first. I did not get to CERT, by the way, in the time I played. It was all, like, too intense for me. I needed a break.
Surt, the fire giant has answered.
All the voices.
He comes from a land
I was just
older
not
than mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming
ready.
sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
So I'm noticing there's just nothing to pick up or anything. You just have what you have. And you walk and you do the puzzles and you fight. That seems to be what it is for the first hour and a half.
For he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
No? Alright. Not the way. Wow. Ooh, here we go.
The Northmen say
stories.
that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
All right. Glad we took a little detour there. And believe this is the way. Yeah. Yeah, the environmental sort of indicators are very good in the game so far, I have to say. Tells you where to go. Very well. Yeah, we're going to be spending a minute around here. Because I'm going to have to remember. Oh, shit.
You can do it. You're close.
Ah. Ah. I'm almost dead. Yeah, okay, so we can get up though. We're not lost yet. Except the camera. Oh god! What happened? The camera just completely fucked me right there. Whoa, what was even that? So as you see, the rot has sort of gone from just the hand to quite a bit of the forearm. I'm going to grab a little bit more wine. Back in like 2 and 2. Okay, that was a little longer than I meant to be away, but we're back. Sorry about that. Are you like me? And oh, look! I didn't see that face before. What is that? Oh, this is new.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Oh shit, that is totally new. I'd never seen that face. She looks like Mom, maybe. I bet that's my mom. Senua's mom. Our mom, you know. Anyway, it's a good thing I had to poop and I stopped right there. I I had to poop all of a sudden, and if you're like me, uh when the time comes, it's best just to go ahead and poop.
You're going towards. Can you see the fires? Keep going.
She finished him!
It's nearly over.
Finish him!
They've surrounded you.
Not strong enough.
I am strong enough. I'm doing pretty good this time.
He's gone.
Oh, there we go. Whoo! Haha! Good. Quick little fights. Ha! They're pretty hard though. I mean, you really have to mash buttons pretty quickly in a proper sequence. I am terrible at blocking, I'll tell you what. Oi. And every time I tried to block in the last one, it just fucked me all up. So maybe I'll try less blocking and more evading. In old New York.
Sweet, sickly stench.
New York. Because the first screen looks kind of like an H and an N.
Hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Right, so here we go. We have to find both runes in the environment. Now, I do not remember where they are. So I gotta listen to people screaming. Shh.
Focus. Follow the screams.
There it is. There's one. Now I'm having trouble hearing the screams, so I cannot hear the screams. Shit. Okay. Audio. I think SFX is gonna have to go way up. Because that might be in SFX, the screams. So we'll put those up to 80. Yeah, I still don't hear any screaming. I don't hear the screams. Shit. Okay. I know where this is, so this is a good way of sort of. Well, I sort of remember. Yeah, this is it, but like. I think that's it. I thought that was it. But I cannot hear the screams, so I know it's one of these guys. Oh, yeah, it's that. Okay. I know it's one of those guys, but I cannot hear the screams. So, audio. SFX up to 100. Menus up to 100. Master up to 90. Let's see how that works. Can you still hear me? Okay, now I can hear the screams.
The path to hell is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
It's good that we were able to fix some of the audio issues because I want to make sure that you can hear me. I got my earphones way up so I can hear everything, but I want to make sure you can hear me and I can hear the fucking game. This is not optimized necessarily for streaming.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Alright, that thunder and stuff, that is not me, that's the game. But it sounds like, at first when I heard it, I thought, oh, is it storming now? Ah!
Don't let them get behind you. Stop
Ah!
that.
3 and 1. And 1, 2, 3. Kick. Kick. 1, 2, 3. Ah, evasion. I need to remember evasion because there's these two guys. Shit.
Quickly get up.
These two guys are very difficult because there's two of them. Oh, I'm lagging.
It's not over. It's not over. He's down.
Ah!
Strike him.
Evade! Ah, damn it. Dead. And see, it goes up the forearm once again. I did get past those two dudes before. I have to remember what evade is. What's evade? Evade is X. Evade is X. Okay. I keep hitting circle for evade, and then it's a melee attack. But I have to make better use of evade. The only way I can remember it is by using it a lot.
Take him down. Take him down. You won.
Ah! Aha! Evade, baby! Oh, shit. Ah!
You won. Okay. Evade is X. Gotta remember. Got to remember. Oof. And I guess your health powers back up between fights.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Surt. So, what I gotta do is look for fire. There's fire over this way. And then we focus. Boom. That one was easy. The next one won't be so very easy. We gotta get back. We gotta run. Or else we'll die.
Hell will not give you the
Woo! Ah!
You mustn't look away.
You Carl Urban looking motherfucker up in my face. Ah!
Suffering. If you refuse to look at it.
Ah!
What's happening? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone?
We're fine.
Fire's disappeared.
It's fine.
It was everywhere. The fire. Cert is through there.
For you. He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth said, find your own path.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Cert, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One,
Oh,
because he is like something burnt.
we've already been there.
The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword. And at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Yeah, bloody, 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 bloody blue.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Yeah, here we go. Another fight.
Fire said to follow the path to Surt.
And then we just, basically, this is a longer one.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Oh, but we can. You know why? Because we're super fly, that's why.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Okay, yeah, I'm super lost. This one I already did. Right? That's the one I already did, right? Yeah. Damn it. Right, okay. Right. I missed something. It's fine. Oh, God. Sometimes figuring out where to go is the worst part of every game. It is my bugbear. Well, not my bugbear, because I don't get mad about it or anything. Not the correct way. Look, I was at the near end of my rope with this game. Right, that's where we came from. That's where we're going eventually.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his
So
post.
I don't really remember where I'm supposed to go. I did make it past this, but I don't remember how or where I went. Where to go is not always the... I mean, it is the thing that constantly haunts my every gameplay.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the Earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the sun.
There's no way to go
Hot,
to a
flaming,
previous
burning.
save
Sparks
either.
that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants.
I'm good
And
and
people
lost.
from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Damn it! Damn it! How did I figure it out before? Oh my god, don't make me start from the beginning. Please, game. Right, so we started here. I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna walk and not run and not try to be fast. Because the world is beautiful. And I'm certain there's something I missed. Here we go. Here we go. Follow the visuals, go across. Yeah. Follow it slow and steady. Don't be afraid. Even the voices ain't talking to you right now, girl. Right, that's the one we did. Let's see if we can get up. No, no, getting up, huh? Alright. Alright. This looks promising. Let's go down here. Here we go. Now, do we see any fire? That's the old fire. We need new fire. Yeah, we okay? No! Okay, around this way then. Yeah, here we go. Maybe? No, I just went around in a big old circle. I should have paid closer attention, but I was drinking in my own defense. Right. That's you. I gotta get it to there somehow. So I'm just gonna kind of focus on that big ass bonfire, right? I got farther than this in my last playthrough. It's not really a playthrough. It was just like an hour and a half. But I definitely got further than this. No. Even the voices won't talk to me now. Wait. That's it. No. Okay. Alright. You know what's about to happen, right? I'm gonna start all fucking over again. Because I have completely lost my way. There's no voices. There's no nothing. Alright. Going slow didn't help. What's this? Right. That's you. I missed something. I'm so sorry. But I keep going around in terrible, terrible circles. Badunk. got farther than this when I was way drunker than this. Just going around in circles the whole time. Oh my god. Sorry. It is 11:22. I can legit uh just start a new game in 5 minutes and or in an hour just come back. Something went off. Probably me. I did not get lost the last time. I have no idea. There's no voices to tell me what to do. I don't know where to go. Everything looks the same. Without the voices, I'm lost. So, what I'm gonna do is do this again, and I'll be back in an hour. Thank you so much for joining me. We're not finished. Come back in an hour. I'll see you soon.